Hey everybody, this is Mallory. We have a trail that we went on May 2nd, Fort Mountain Falls. You'll see when you pull up, there will be this little gate here. That's where the trailhead starts. You can see very flat surface at first for you to walk on here. You see Marley, my daughter. She's 18 months old. She had no problems walking up. Dad carried her for a little bit of the way because it got a little bumpy. We did have a hiking pack that we take her in, but our drive up there was about an hour, so we're just trying to get her to stretch her legs a little bit. That's her in the hiking pack. We use off-spray Paco, something like that. I'll link it down below if you want to check that out. This pack will grow with your child. We got it for Marley a little bit ago when she was 6 months old, and it'll still fit her for years to come. Trail, it claims on all trails, which I had at the beginning of the video, that it is 3 miles. Oh look, there's a tree that wrapped around itself. My husband's pointing out there. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's cool. Anyways, the hike itself, it's rated easy on all trails. I'd highly suggest using that app if you want to go hiking anywhere. You can see in some spots there is some muddiness to the trail. You see Nick challenging that puddle there. But for the most part, like shown here, it's pretty flat. This trail wasn't heavy trafficked. We tried to keep it, go to a place that wasn't super easy to get to because we are supposed to be social distancing. So there wasn't too many people on the trail. Like I said, All Trail says it is 3 miles. We only went to the actual Fort Mountain Falls. Just due to time limits, we kind of did this at the last minute. You have some pretty cool greenery. It's pretty covered, about half the 1.5 miles to the actual falls. So that's pretty good if it's really sunny outside. Nick's trying to get through some mud here. I think there's only like 2 or 3 places that we had to do this to. Not too difficult, but I did have Marley on my back, so we were trying to be extra careful. You can see the mud there.
Hello. I can hear the waterfall.
Oh. We're at the waterfall.
We're almost to the waterfall.
Almost here. I'm just telling Marley. She looks like she's...
What are you doing?
Not having a great time, but I promise she is. She always wants to go in the hiking pack. She gets super excited when we bring it out. Okay, so here you're just coming up to the fall. It's a little rocky. If you have like really small children, you might want to grab their hand. There is a little bit of a drop off to each side, but for the most part, to get to here, it's very family friendly. Dogs are allowed on this trail. There's the actual falls. There, I kind of like pan around here. And then there's like a little nice pool of water there. And then that is the other side of the falls.
Let's see what it says. It says there's a nice pool of water there.
So Nick went across the little stream there. I didn't go because I had Marley with me, and it looked a little sketchy, so I let him go before me. We were able to take Marley down to the water. It wasn't very dangerous at all. We let her play in the water a little bit. Here is us on our way back. I was just trying to get a better picture of the actual falls. You'll see a still image at the end of the video that kind of showed that a little bit better. Hey girl, hey. Oh, did you hear that frog?
That group.
Marley's just staring at the camera. Now she's bored. We're on our way back. She had a little snack, so she's pretty content, but she's ready to go back. What was really cool about when you pulled up to the entrance here, we're all the way back at where we parked at. It looks like there are people that camp here. We had passed a couple of campfires. If you take a look at the cave that's there, it looks like you could just camp there without a tent if you wanted to. There was a little spot where you could climb up. Nick's looking at it. He's checking it out. He was saying, "Hey, hold Marley," and I'm gonna go look up there to see if we can climb up there. Taking the sunglasses off, giving a look. I will say, just a note that when we were headed here, we drove on a dirt road for about 30 to 45 minutes. So just take that into consideration when you're coming to this hike. It wasn't bad. There was just a couple spots that were covered in water. Another cool thing about this trail is there was a ton of butterflies. I didn't get pictures really on the trail because you couldn't really make out butterflies, what they were, but you saw Marley was having fun looking at them. Here are some still shots. That's me, where Nick was taking a picture from the other side when he had walked over there. That's the other side of the falls, and Marley stacking rocks. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you in the next one. If you have any trails that you want us to check out, leave them in the comments below, and we'll make sure to do that. Have a great day.